Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to Trade Confident. My name is Travis Martin. Let's go over the only coin that's actually doing something in the bear market crash. Mana has actually, from the bottom here, I'll pull price tool so we can get an accurate call in here. From the bottom of the crash to the high has been over 20% increase. It's been a 25.16% increase that it's rebounded back up. Not a single coin out of the ones that we're tracking have seen this, and we're doing very well. So we're going to talk about that today. Currently sitting at 101 for 101 wins. Obviously in a bear market, we're going to be hitting more buy limits. So definitely be watching for more trades to start winning. The faster we go down, because the faster we go down, the more buy limits we hit, and then we actually get into profit a little bit faster. So definitely going to be watching for that. Second half of the video, I'll show you guys how to get into our trading strategy so you can trade with us, as well as showing you guys how to get the indicators. I want to go over Mana right now, and I want to take our time and I want us to talk about this. And my point of this video is definitely going to be about why should you diversify? You know, and when I first came out with this channel, I got into a few strong coins. If you guys remember this, it was Ethereum, Dogecoin, and ADA. I was very gung-ho about those. We made some really good money. We won like over 60 trades in a row just with those three coins. And then I started branching out for times like these. So if you take a look at a coin like ADA, or take a look at Dogecoin, for example, where that just, has been moving down, hasn't done anything since the drop. You take a look at Link, for example. Link actually moved back up pretty nicely, but that even fell down further. But what happens when some of these coins, you wake up and you're looking at your watch list and you're like, everything's red, and then there's a 14% pump. What do? Well, it's not like, what do you do now? Because this would be the most foolish thing to try to jump on here. It's how could you have prepared yourself better for this? So everybody watching this is a lesson today about diversification. Okay, let me show you. I'll go over the indicators and I'll show you how we called this pump and all that stuff. Like, it was awesome and it's been doing very well. But let me show you guys my account here. I used to only trade about 3 coins. This is my full, honest account that I've got for you guys. We've got Avalanche, Polygon, Link, and you guys can read them all here. Obviously, we have a little bit more Ethereum. It's moving up the list since we hit our second buy limit. But this is why I love to get in here and start to get into multiple coins. And there's a little bit more buy limits we have to manage. But honestly, guys, it's really simple because you set up all your buy limits in one day. Literally, it takes me 2 minutes to set up all my buy limits, and I just leave them. Like, it's literally 2 minutes, and you could be sitting there and letting the rest of your trades just automatically trade for you until you're in the profit, and then I'm going to call an exit in Telegram. This really is the simplest strategy you guys can use to actually acquire some profits on the market, in my opinion, because myself and my team, like, we're here to help you guys. We're calling exits and giving good entries. Okay, what happened here? I covered yesterday on the Bitcoin video that the Dow Jones ended up taking its biggest loss of the year, a 400-point drop in the Dow Jones, or S&P 500, called that. I use Vanguard Growth ETF. Okay, Vanguard Growth ETF is what I'm looking at. This thing tanked. The overall global markets, call this the S&P 500, so it doesn't get confusing here. The S&P 500 tanked. 400 points that it dropped. If we do not stay above this level of $300, we are going to be heading down further, and we could be dropping down to about 284 on the Vanguard Growth ETF. Okay, this VUG, this would not be good. This would be bringing crypto down a lot. So we need to be watching that. Pulling this all into today's analysis, we're going to go over this. So let me go over it. Let me go like this. Just get us back to the chart we're looking at here. Okay, Mana. We saw the money flowing out of the market. So what were the predictions of this drop back down? I'll show this to you guys of what I was looking at. We saw the trend exhaustion hovering in this top area for a while. Do you guys see this? I want to actually show you guys what I was looking at and preparing for this drop for. Trend exhaustion was hovering in the top area. Was it in the bottom? No, clearly not. It was in the top. What happened with the flow of money? The flow of money got very high up here, and this was telling me that we were looking for the money to start moving from people buying, whales buying, to them selling off. Because even though they start buying, guys, not all whales and institutions, I think it's a misconception that they all hold forever. That's not true at all. They actually take profits and switch their trades as well. I've coached these hedge funds before, okay? And currently coaching a lot of millionaires trading this. And what I'm trying to tell them and relate to them is, look, nothing ever goes up forever. And so they're going to take profits when this starts moving to the top. So that's what we're looking for as far as a move back down. And this was sitting so high in the top section here that's why we were looking for this move down. And then we end up getting this drop down in the market. That's why I ended up putting the buy limit so far apart, and we still have 2 more left in case we head down. Now, as the trend exhaustion started pushing to the bottom section here, we saw that we ended up getting a very nice bounce. So this told us that the flow of money, the whale money flow, was pushed to a very low here. Like, literally hasn't hit this low for quite a while. If you guys look on the charts for Mana on the 4-hour time frame for Coinbase, it got so low that the demand of that price took over, and whales wanted to buy this thing. Now, for some reason, there is just a I don't want to call it like a cult following, but something's happened with Mana today where you guys can start seeing this. Now, I don't care about the news articles that come out. It's the number one most manipulated source is news articles for traders. Number one, without a doubt. If you have been trading longer than 3-4 years, you guys will know that news articles are the number one manipulated source. I am not going to be reading out news articles on this channel unless it's something huge. So what we're doing here is, and we haven't called them out for any of our wins here, and we're still doing very well. We are almost back into this profit. A lot of you guys watching this channel, we were only 3.44% away. So this could easily start blasting up here, and we could actually see Mana try to actually come to a structure high here of the whole number of $4. So here's what I'm watching for, and I want you guys to watch this. Once the trend exhaustion is pushed up back into the top red section and the well money flow gets up to the higher section, what are we going to be doing? Watching for the drop. We saw this happen here. We also saw when the trend exhaustion got very high, well money flow was in the higher section, very clear. We ended up seeing the drop back down. Previous time before that, trend exhaustion was high, and this is where we saw the drop back down. This is why I'm allowing you guys, and I talk about these indicators a lot in these videos, is so you can start predicting these markets with me and for yourself on other coins. Obviously, you guys might be trading the coins I'm trading here, but the ones that you aren't, when the trend exhaustion gets high, do you guys see this? Like, I want to show you a correlation here. Why do we use two indicators? That's a question we get. It is for confirmation. Do you guys see how when the trend exhaustion got high here and the well money flow honestly wasn't that high, we didn't see that great of a drop? It's when wells are done buying and they're looking to sell with this high metric value up here and the trend is overextended here. This does not use any properties of the RSI, by the way. We've had people be like, oh, it looks kind of like the RSI. There's not a single line of code in the RSI. Actually, this indicator doesn't have any of these properties in it. Not a single line. If you guys actually know PineScript, you can open it up once you get the indicator and you can see that for yourself. It's actually a proprietary code we have for the green line and the white line. Very, very cool. So when we move up here, I want you guys to be watching for that drop back down because I'm just showing you guys every single time on this chart here, if you guys are trading Mana or any of our coins, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're looking for the 7th time over here where we're going to be seeing a drop back down. So look, again, when the trend exhaustion was high, when the well money flow is high, that is when we're getting big drops down in the market. And that's what I'm watching for this move back down. That's why you guys need to get these. I'm not going to make this into a sales video. You guys can get these in the description. That's going to be awesome. I'll go over it later in the video. Look at this. We're just continuing to head up here. This is awesome. Okay. Watch for my call here in Telegram for this exit because I know a lot of us are in here, including myself. I'm in this trade with you guys. Let's take a look at the Mana metrics this morning, and then I'll show you guys how to get into our next trades in the second half. And give me like 2 more minutes here. Emotional index, we are sitting down to the fearful section. I think a lot of our metrics today are going to start showing fearful because a lot of the market just took a dump here and everyone's kind of freaking out a little bit. Are we going to keep going back down? Well, it's really nice to see this where we've got a 25% increase in Mana here. And this is why, let me bring it full circle here again. This is why you need to be diversified. I get on coaching calls with people. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm not doing coaching right now. We're fully booked up. I'll open it up again to the public. Okay. So I'll have to say this. I had a question from the last coaching session I was on, and they were like, Travis, what do you suggest as far as diversification? By the way, Ray and Chris, if you're watching this, I had a blast. You guys are absolutely awesome. It's super fun. They asked tons of really good questions. One of their questions was, I want to move this into the video. One of their questions was, what does it look like for diversification? Well, I'm actually trading every single coin I can trade on our website over here. If you guys go to the top here, I'm trading every coin except for VET. Because you just can't trade VET on Coinbase. So that's literally, if we could, I would be in VET. I have found that when you get diversified, here, let me say this another way. There's no way to take advantage of the random pumps in coins unless you are diversified. If the whole market's going to move together and you're in other coins, fantastic. But that's not the case. This is a proving point this morning that 16% pump can happen while Bitcoin and Ethereum are actually down 1% and 4%. This is why you get diversified, and this is what helps the account stay afloat. Only down 5%. I know people who are down 30 to 40% in their accounts, and if you're down less than 15 to 20% right now, you should be patting yourself on the back because you're doing amazing with risk management. 5% is what we're down right now. That's nothing. Okay, I want to give you guys good education in these videos about diversification. Let's keep going into the metrics. We're sitting down here in the good long trades, so definitely long trades are the ones we want to be taking. Well, and institutional smart money. We see that they're still acquiring long trades. Let's see what happens here because this was yesterday, and this crash obviously happened in the afternoon. So most likely what we're going to see is we're going to see this metric come down here, and I would assume that we're probably going to see a nice metric value here of the whales buying the dip, which is going to correlate to what happened over here on Mana with this pump back up. So definitely be watching that. This is showing us that whales are buying right now. They buy the dip when all retail traders are getting anxious. When people get anxious and fearful, the whales buy the dip every single time. I'm proving this to you guys. We're doing the same thing with them. That's why we've been so successful. Support and resistance lines. Now, prices, lines or prices, whatever you want to call them. 342. That's the next resistance I'm really looking at. So let's take a look. That was on the chart. So 342 is up here at the high. We have not hit 342 yet, but we are very close to this area. Now, I wouldn't doubt if we see some type of pullback here. So if you guys got into our trades lower here and if your first buy limit got hit anywhere down in this section because I had metrics, out yet the other day and the day before at lower buy limits. If you guys are in the profit right now, what I want everybody to do, which basically you're in the same trade with us, you need to be looking the next time the trend exhaustion gets up here to the top red section and the well money flow gets high, you should be looking for an exit. You should be looking for an exit, guys, because that's when we're looking for this move back down. We called this yesterday on Link. I said, everybody who's in a long trade, you need to exit 100% of that trade up here. All of you guys who exited, you did fantastic because that's what we used was the well money flow to call the drop. If any of you guys watched that, you guys know what happened there. We got a straight move up. Right after the video came out, we saw a crash back down in the market. Overextension of money. Money was flowing so hard into the market that we were needing to see sales move out. Trend exhaustion was high. That's how we called the drop. Guys, I'm serious when I say this. Like, these are the two best indicators you guys will ever use to find the tops and the bottoms of the markets for crashes and pumps. I've coded indicators for a living, guys, for tradingview.com. Customers. They're customers. I coded for them. Okay. I didn't code for tradingview.com. I coded for the customers of tradingview.com. And we did super well. I have so many hours in here and we've coded these indicators to be very accurate, which is why I do believe one of the reasons why we're not losing any trades over here. Okay, let's move this along here a little bit. $10,000, $1,000, doesn't matter. What you guys are looking to do is put money into the market every time you get a green line. Great entries here. Watch for these entries to come out here, guys, when this does start dropping down here this morning. Okay, Mana is obviously going to be moving back up, but watch the other coins, okay? Almost every single one of our buy limits have updated on all of our coins, so make sure you're restructuring buy limits if you're not into coins yet. Okay, exit points. We're looking for this point. If we come out today and we see this red bar, we're going to be watching that very strongly. We are very close to being in the profit, and we might actually see a pump up here. Oh my gosh, this could be ridiculous. We could actually see a pump. I would say the next pit stop we're going to see is at 350. That's the quarters theory level of 350, and that would put us above this resistance here. We need to get a strong break above 342 because that's the resistance on the chart right now. But this thing is pumping. Look at this, 17%. This is up right now. And if you come in here and take the price range from the bottom, we're over 25% now. We're sitting up here at about 28.55%. That is insane. This thing is going to drop back down. So everybody in this market here, I'm going to be watching this. We may take here's what I'm probably going to do for you guys. So listen carefully here. Those of you guys who are in this trade, we might take a small profit here of maybe 3 to 4% and then just get right back into the drop here and then ride it up again and take compound interest. I'm not going to try to wait for this to pump all the way up here, to $4 before we take profit. I don't think there's enough momentum. People are going to wake up to this. They're going to see it. They're going to be like, ooh, I'm in the profit with the people who are trading correctly. And they're going to take some profit out and they're going to drop this price back down. So it will drop back down, guys. So watch for me to call an exit here. Okay. Speaking of exits, here's how you guys trade with me. I'm going to make this faster than normal. I'm just going to make this easy. Our membership is $49 a month. Get in here because we are going to be raising the price, $49 a month. That's going to give you access to all the metrics up here, all right? That will give you also access to the live trades. And I want you guys to come over to the live trades section. All of the links that you guys need to the website and the indicators are in the description, okay? Every single one of our 101 wins have all been taken from this one single front page on live trades for Trade Confident. I'm going to show you guys Bitcoin, but obviously today we are talking about the coin of the hour, which is Mana, and is taking over everything right now, up over 28% we just saw. Okay, so Mana, click right here to get the new buy limits for Mana. But I'm going to show you guys how to do this for Bitcoin. We're going to make this smooth and easy. 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, this is going to update. You guys are going to see this change to 1.6 instead of 1.5 because just 1.5 was yesterday. And this is hard-coded into our exchange. When you see this turn to 1.6, those are the official buy limits for that day. Let's say you have $1,000 you want to trade with. Split this $1,000 into 4 equal portions, so $250 each. Put $250 here, $250 here, $250 here, and $250 here. All right, very, very simple. Once you have all your buy limits set, again, all buy limits set at the exact same time. That's what makes it so easy. You guys don't you don't need to manage this. Let the buy limits get hit and let me call exits in Telegram and follow along and watch the 2 indicators for exits. That's all you're doing. It's so simple. Once that first buy limit is hit, set your sell limit up. Now, these are not the buy limits for today. Every single one of the Bitcoin buy limits have been updated. Let me say that again. Every single one. even all the ones for Ethereum. Please recheck the buy limits today because I've updated almost every single coin. All right. Once you guys are in a trade, set your sell limit. Here's the last thing you guys really want to do, and you do not want to miss out on this, is to get into the Telegram channel, because the Telegram channel access is actually free with the membership, or you can say it's included with the membership, however you want to put that. Sign into Telegram on your phone or your computer first, and then click this link right here. It's also at the very bottom of our website, and then you guys can watch the video for the strategy too right below here. But make sure you guys are doing that, and you will get it into the Telegram channel where I'm calling exits with the trend exhaustion and the price versus well money flow. Okay, the indicators right now you guys want to snag. These indicators are 81% off. We'll make this fast too. I don't want to turn this into a big sales video. Here are the 3 that you guys need to follow me. You need the price versus well money flow. You need the trend dashboard and the trend exhaustion at minimum. All right, you guys are going to be getting about 58 to 60% off if you use coupon code SAVEMONEY. It's better to get the bundle pack because you guys are going to be overpaying about 20 to 21%. I'm telling you guys, these indicators are what we are using to predict the tops and the bottoms. And I've shown you guys in here, if you want to wake up in the morning, have 2 literally like masters of trades on the charts here that are going to help you predict the tops and the bottoms. These are the 2 to have. Now, you guys could pay a consultant, $500, $1,000 an hour, but you guys can get these 2 indicators, have them for life, and they will probably be the best guiding tools to help you guys predict the tops and the bottoms, the pumps and the drops in crypto. We are not going to take these off the charts moving into 2022. They are far too accurate, and I love these indicators so much. Literally, like almost every single day, I want to be careful like not to oversay this, but I would say definitely on an every other day basis, we have people emailing into us saying, Travis, these indicators are ridiculous. I've made this $1,000, this $100, this $1,000. And you guys can see it over here on the profits if you want. Like, we're going to update more of these this week. Like, we have people doing really, really well with just our indicators. The indicators are unbelievable and absolutely crucial to timing the markets. This is true. $2,200 in 7 days. With the indicators, Ethereum and Doge. This is what people are saying. Like, you guys can come here and read this. Like, anyways, and I'm not turning this into a sales video. That's not like what I want to do. I was pushing it harder a couple weeks ago, but just get this, guys. The 3 indicators you want to get: price versus well money flow, trend dashboard, and trend exhaustion. The bundle pack is the best thing to get. I would get this on your charts and move into 2022. It's a one-time purchase. It's not monthly. If anyone has ever purchased individual indicators from us and you guys actually want to upgrade to the bundle pack, you can totally do that. Just email us and we'll give you guys the difference so you can take advantage and get all of them, okay? Finishing up with mana here, guys. We're watching for this drop back down. This is not going to be sustainable, okay? We may drop down. We may keep moving up. I'm going to be looking to call an exit on mana today if we get up into the profit here, probably of about anywhere between 5 to 6%, even maybe about 3.5. Looking at the structure resistance right here. If we get up there, I'm probably going to call an exit, and then we're just going to get back into the trade once it comes back down. Because I'm watching this very closely, and I want you guys to watch this. When we get up in the top right sections here, watch for the drop back down. We didn't even hit the top section here, and we saw a massive drop back down. So make sure you guys are getting these indicators on your charts. They're in the description. Make sure you're getting those set up before they go up in price, because I am actually going to be upping the prices of these 3 indicators that you guys need in the next couple months, okay? I will be upping those, so make sure you guys snag those. Make sure you guys get the membership, because that's going to give you guys access into all of our trading, and as well as that will give you access into the Telegram channel, which you guys saw down here, and then you guys can join me literally today before lunchtime if you guys watch this, or today's over. Join the Telegram channel, watch the calls I'm making, and then you guys can follow along with the indicators and the buy limits, okay? We're doing fantastic. Stay confident. Stay excited, guys, because the market's dipping. What dips will come back? Don't be freaking out. Buy the dip. Stay consistent with us. Use the buy limits. Get the indicators to predict the moves. And I will see you guys in the next video. God bless you guys so much. And I will see you guys later. Everything you need is in the description. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.